Alright guys, this is MMA Fish Guy here from Viking Aquatics. So I said I was going to do a feeding video with the Aquatic Provisions and kind of wanted to show you how my fish reacted to them. So the first one is going to be the Guppy granules. So like I said, you can just well, I would say they're gobbling them up. So the next one is going to be the mini Meister shrimp. These are a floating freeze-dried food. And I really do like those tops. They really don't pump a whole lot out, which is kind of nice. I mean, even if you dump it upside down and just shake, that's all it came out from holding it completely upside down. Alright, I'll do one more with the Guppy tank, and then I'm going to switch it over to a different fish to kind of show you what's going on. So next we're going to do the tubifix worms. Like I said in the last video, I want to really see if these stick. Alright. And they do. These are my favorite ones to do. Any of these foods that stick, and while they're occupied with all the other food up there, they'll realize it's down there. So my favorite about these is you can really put them anywhere in the tank, and once your fish kind of get accustomed to different feeding levels, then they go crazy for them, and it brings them all in front of you. Which is great if you're trying to look for anything that's going on with your fish, if you're looking to see if there's any type of diseases or anything like that going on in the tank. It brings them up close and personal to you, so you can really kind of focus on them and see what's going on with them. Alright, since that feeding level is a little lower than what they're used to, I'm going to stick one right at the feeding level. There we go. So I'd say out of the three that I tried in here, the tubifix, the mysis, and the Guppy granules all were a hit. Let's check some other tanks. Alright, so next you can see all the Guppy fry that I have in this tank right now. I'm going to be sorting them out by size probably in the next day or two, now that I got some more tanks set up. So next I'm going to be doing the tiny fry powder. Well, as you can see, all of them went up to the top to start snacking on it. And these guys are a little bit, probably about a few days older than what needs the tiny fry powder. So next I'm going to be trying the slightly larger one to kind of show you guys what's going on with that. So next is going to be the small fry powder. So like I said, this is more like a granule versus it's like a powder, just slightly above powder form into like a granule. So like I said, you can see the difference between, like I said, the small fry powder is almost like they consider it a semi-fine, but it's just to the point where it's considered like a granule. So here I have my platies that I got from an auction. There's 5 or 6 assorted guys in there. I'm going to give these guys some bloodworms and see how they react to it. So right here is the bloodworms. These guys are a little bit more timid. Once they kind of realize what's going on, they'll be good. I'm going to pan back to these tubifix worms cubes. Like I said, these are probably my favorite things to feed just because it gets everybody right up to the front of the tank. The one I do want to try is the Daphnia. Now, I'm raising live Daphnia right now, but we all know how that can be a pain in the butt. So at this point, I kind of want to see how these guys react to it. Oh, they seem to be going right for it, so... Alright, so Aquatic Provisions. So if you want some really great quality foods, I have the Daphnia, the community granules, the small fry powder, the tiny fry powder, bloodworms, tubifix worms, guppy granules, and the mini mysis. Check them out. Like I said, if you're looking for free samples, check them out. aquaticprovisions.com and sign up for the free samples and test some of the foods and see what you like. Like I said, all my fish gobble them right up. I have no complaints, so I'm definitely interested to see what the small fry powder and the tiny fry powder will do for my baby guppies, because it's a little bit easier to do the powdered foods than it is the live foods all the time. So thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them down below. If you have any questions for Aquatic Provisions, reach out to them as well through Facebook or their email or their website. So thank you guys for watching. Hit that subscribe button.